Hi there, it's Mary from stampingmary.stampinup.net. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today's card features the Pampered Pets suite from Stampin' Up. Now this stamp set has coordinating dies and it's featured in the annual catalogue from Stampin' Up, the 2020 annual catalogue. Now the card that I've made here is actually a copy of an image that's featured in the catalogue. So page 177 of the catalogue, this is the one I copied. And it also has the Pampered Pets bundle. So if this is a stamp set that really you think you might like to add to your collection, you do save 10% when you buy the dies and the stamp set at the same time. And also it's good to know that those dies will cut out several of the images from the designer series paper, which is also part of this suite. So let me show you how I made the card. So it features a piece of Calypso Coral card base, just cut in half and folded, scored and folded. And the top sheet is a piece of shimmery white cardstock. And we're using that because we're going to do a little bit of a watercolor wash for the stripes. You could also use watercolor paper if you prefer. I've cut this paper to measure across the width so it matches exactly, and just leaving a tiny border top and bottom. You can do the whole piece if you prefer. So I'll bring in my shimmery white cardstock now, and I'm just going to do a very quick, very easy watercolor wash. So I've squeezed a little bit of ink from the lid of my Calypso Coral ink pad onto the lid there. Bringing in my water painter, I'm just going to grab a little bit, and I'm simply going to do a wash across like that. That's all I'm doing. I'm picking up a little bit each time. You can make it darker if you prefer. If you put more water, it'll become a little bit lighter. It's really whatever you like. I think this makes a really simple and really effective background. One more. There we go. Nothing fancy about that. Now also I have these little splatters on here, and I'll show you how I did that. So I'm just going to squeeze a little bit more ink in there. There we go. You could also decant some of the actual ink from the ink bottle, but it's just as easy to do this. I'm going to grab a little bit more here of the ink on the tip of my water painter, and with the lid I'm just doing this, just that little flick, just to give just make sure you've got anything else out of the way, because you could get a little bit of a mess there. Doesn't matter how you do it. Actually, I think I might just put one more little one just down there. There we are. It evens it up. All right, so we'll pop that to one side to dry. It doesn't take long because we haven't put a lot of water on there. Now I'll show you how I went ahead and did this. I've already gone ahead and cut this die out, this cute little image, and I've coloured it with my crumb cake stamping blends. I'll show you how I did this little cute cat. How cute is that little face? So while we're waiting for our background to dry, I'll show you this. So I'm using my dark and my light smoky slate blends. And with the dark blend, I'm just going to colour in this little cutie's ears, a little bit of dark there, and coming in a little bit around here, around his chest, and maybe around here with a little bit of the dark, just for a little bit of the shading, and maybe a little bit around here as well. And then I'm going to bring in my light smoky slate. I'm going to use the wide tip end, and I'm just going to very lightly, I'm doing light circular motions, I'm going to blend those dark lines in so that we can't see them. Of course, you could use any colour you like. Just going to swap to the wider tip now. It's not fancy colouring. that's for sure. Just to give you an idea of how I laid down some colour. And a little bit through there. There we go. Now let's see if this, how dry this is. Not quite there. That's okay. For the Enjoy sentiment, I actually used Whisper White Craft ink for that one, our Stampin' Up White Craft ink on the red cardstock, but I've gone ahead and just already pre-stamped and used black on that one. So I'll pop a couple of dimensionals on the back of this while I'm just waiting. I might just fix that bit there up. Looks like I've got a bit of a... Here we go. I'll just pop a... Oh, what are they doing there? Pop a dimensional on the back of here. Go. And, yep. That's pretty much dry enough now, so I'm just going to do the stamping with these gorgeous little hearts around here. And I'm using the Real Red ink pad. My heart's ready. So just there, one there, here, and I'll just pop that there to see how I've got this in the right spot. Yep, and I think one more just there. Good. And let's pop this little cutie on here. It is a very, as soon as I saw the stamp set and the coordinating dies, I was pretty sure I was going to be adding it to my order. And indeed, I did. The paper is really versatile. All right, here we go. Oh, let's pop it over that way, I reckon. That's so cute. That little face on that cat, that's just adorable. I love it. And take the backing off that one for the sentiment. Come off there. Go. And last but not least, some little gems, rhinestone basic jewels I should say. Why not? Because I'm attempting to do the same as what's in here. And I know that this card, I know who I'm going to be giving this card to, and I know that they will most definitely be very appreciative of this particular card. One up there. Go. Rhinestone gems for finish everything off, I think. Bring back in our card base and dimensionals. In the middle. There. Oops, go in there. That's it. And then pop that onto the top of your card base. And you're done. Very quick, very simple, very easy little watercolor wash for those stripes. And the coloring with the stamping blends is super easy. Like I said, I used crumb cake for this one, and I actually used cinnamon cider for his cute little nose. But again, it's a very easy card to make, and the Pampered Pets stamp set is really, truly fantastic. If you would like to learn more about any of the products I've used today, they are all listed in the description bar below. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. You can contact me via my Stampin' Up website, via the contact page at Stamping Mary, Merry, at stampinup.net. Thank you so very much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye!